Hello, Nadine here, and today I'm going to make some fun cards using Ann Butlers. This is, I actually got a sample pack of some of her floral toner sheets and some geometric toner sheets, and also there are some solid toner sheets too. She has a couple different packs and I just have a sample one, so not a full of either one. And I'm also going to be using my Glaminator from Xyron and some DecoFoil. So I think this one is called Rainbow Shattered Glass, and then this one is Summer Rainbow. So these are what I'm going to be using. So the transfer foil, DecoFoil, as you see, comes in long strips. I think it's 6 by 12, and then I just cut one of the sheets in half, like so. I'm going to do that with the other one too. So I think I want to use this rose pattern and then probably this one too. So those are the two I'm going to use. Oh, and then she also has, I forgot about these. These are the Ann Butler die cut sentiment sampler pack too. So there's a bunch of sentiments that are in there that can be foiled as well. So with my Glaminator, I turned it on to the foil setting, which is the star, and then I wait until it heated up. And then I'm going to open up my transfer sheet here, my carrier sheet. And then with the colored pretty side up, lay that right on top. And then just close that right on down on top of it. And then stick it in there and let it slide on through. It pulls it in itself. And then I'm just going to run it through one more time. And while that is going through, I am going to get my other one over here. Get it ready. Before I stick that in there, I want this to cool off. It is pretty hot right now. And if you don't have the acetate carrier sheet, you can also just use a copy paper and use that as a carrier sheet as well. Now I'm going to run this one through. I'm dealing with a lot of static electricity today. And then once you have that on there, all you do is just peel it right off. I don't know if you can see that on there. Super pretty. Okay, so now we can see what this one came out like. Now you can see that. Super fun. Love that shattered look with that. And then I don't know, this one you can see it more on. So now that this has come out, and I did it the first time, see how it's kind of looks wrinkly? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to use this carrier sheet right now and put it in here again, and I am going to run it through without anything under it, just like that, or by itself, because I want to flatten it back out before I use a solid toner sheet. Okay, so now you can see that it is a little bit flatter. And the reason I did that is because when I put it on the toner sheet, I don't want it to be wrinkly. I want it to come out nice and smooth. And I'm going to do the same with this one because you can see it is also wrinkly. So with this, I'm actually going to, instead of using the plastic carrier sheet, I want to use the paper one, because sometimes the toner will go onto the plastic and I don't want it to do that, so I'm just going to put it in here instead. And now let's reveal this one. There we go. Now you can see that this comes out totally clear because all of the foil has been transferred onto there. And you can see the pattern on there as well. So with this, it's always a good, whenever you're doing the first sheet, it's always good to save it in case you want to do later. You can do on a solid toner sheet, so you're not wasting any of the foil. So right there you can see there was a little bit of a bubble in there, so it probably didn't stick right there, but we'll see. See how it pulled off right there? Because I didn't get the foil completely flat when I put it in there, but that is okay because it is still gorgeous. So there are those two ones again, and then those two. And now I'm going to make some cards out of these. Okay, so now I have my cards made, and what I did with this is that I just turned the square piece sideways onto, you know, the solid piece that I did. I just turned it on here and then just cut it out to match my front of my card, and then using a die that had a shadow die, and then the smaller one. So I did the shadow first, and then I also cut out another one of the thinner piece in the middle to do it like that. Put this back in there. So that was one of them. And then the other one that I did the same thing. I did it at an angle, so that way, but this one I did up to the top, and then using one of the sentiment pieces right there, and that was, I cut it out of the yellow and the orange of the shattered rainbow one, and then just backed it with some black cardstock and pop dotted it up. And then when I did that, I had the solid piece that was left right there, and then I just did that solidly onto a toner sheet. So then I had the sentiment, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 on there, and then use the other piece back here as a solid, and then sort of doing the same concept as I did with this one with the die. I did the die again, and then just did like the top strip of it going across on the cards. So it was actually 4 cards that I got out of that were pretty quick and easy to do, and I only used one of the sentiments out of that. So you get 2 for every sheet basically that I did. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.